So we talk about in dog training the use of psychology and the different training methodologies. Pavlov's dog theory, he had an idea that dogs don't need to learn certain things such as salivating when they see food. He said that these are reflexes that are hardwired into the dogs, and he coined that the dog's food is an unconditioned stimulus to salivation, and as an unconditioned response, this didn't require any learning on the dog's part. So we learned that through classical conditioning, we can kind of mark those behaviors. This is a Petco where they're clearly marking that they stop the shock, and that's their campaign, that they're not going to sell remote collars, commonly known as shock collars, when in fact these remote collars can go from 0 to 100 on a level. But here at the bottom you can see they're clearly selling a compact wireless fence, and what this is a very harsh shock collar that doesn't let the dog leave a certain radius from its base. So it's wireless, and this shocks the dog somewhere around 70 that our collars would, which would take a human right out of their shoes. So to say that they want to stop the shock and not use remote collars in a training capacity where the dog is conditioned to use it, and we can use it at a very low threshold, somewhere typically between 5 and 15, they're going to take and use this stay and play compact wireless fence that doesn't let the dog leave a certain predetermined radius, and if they do, they're met with a very harsh shock at about 70 of what our typical remote collars will work out of. This is ironic and stupid. Aversion training has its place, like you could teach a dog to counter surf and stuff through that, but this just scares the dog into not leaving a certain area. And why would we do that when we can train the dog with a remote collar that has the same function, but we control it, not a predetermined radius? It's just ridiculous. And you can see here Holden is on a remote collar. He's got e-collar technologies remote right out there in front of him, and he's doing what he's told, not leaving a predetermined radius that we told him not to leave, not what a box tells him.